So I'm in Mukteshwar and this is day 2 of my motorcycle adventure trip. And my next stop is Almora. The distance is 54 kilometers. Bye bye Mukteshwar. Google says it will take 2 hours to reach. It's cloudy and I hope it rains. In Germany, there is this TV show that plays in hotels late at night. That's just a camera in the front car of a train. You simply stare down the tracks and watch the world go by on television. This was, in a way, inspired by that German TV show. But we are not in Germany and neither is this a German TV show. So what is this actually? This is just me speaking notes, documenting my motorcycle adventure trip to Uttarakhand. The weather is extremely pleasant and it's just me, my motorcycle and these empty roads and absolutely no one. No one anywhere, not a sound. And there is something about places like these, roads like these, that raises your spirits a little and makes you think that things will probably get better. The rhetorical question which I keep getting asked every now and then is, why do you travel alone? Don't you get bored traveling alone? And some very dramatic questions like, don't you get lonely out there? First and foremost, being alone and being lonely are two very different things. Well, allow me to retort. We are all alone, born alone, die alone, and in spite of true romance magazines, we shall all someday look back on our lives and see that in spite of our company, we were alone the whole fucking way. I do not say lonely, at least not all the time, but essentially and finally alone. This is what makes your self-respect so important. Because I don't see how you can respect yourself if you must look in the hearts and minds of others for your happiness. That road will lead to Almora. Okay. Here we go. Finally, I'm riding in the streets of Almora The first time I came to Almora was 6 years ago with a friend on his bike. Almora was his hometown and I stayed at his place. Great memories. So I'm in Kasar Devi, a very small but famous part of Almora district. And this is where I'll be staying. I reached here around 9 am. So after socializing and acclimatizing, I was advised to visit Jageshwar Dham and Kasar Devi temple. So first I decided to go and see Jageshwar Dham, which was 30 kilometers away from this place. Jageshwar Dham, also known as the Valley of Gods, is one of the biggest group of temples located in a single complex in the world. There are 125 temples inside the complex and 174 sculptures of Lord Shiv and Parvati. Jageshwar Dham is known as one of the 12 original Jyotirlingams. It is considered as a heritage site in the Archaeological Survey of India. The original temple is believed to be constructed by Adi Shankaracharya, and it was customary for pilgrims on way to Kailash Mansarovar route to stop and worship Lord Shiv here and seek his blessings. Managed to go on a hike. Actually, the energy of this place was so powerful that I was not feeling tired, and I did this 3 kilometer trek, whatever you call it, very scenic. Now I'm going towards Kasar Devi temple, a very small but famous part of Almora district because of many scientific reasons and because after early 60s many famous people came here to meditate. Peru's Machu Picchu, London's Stonehenge and Almora's Kasar Devi temple have one thing in common. There is a radiation belt around the earth called the Van Allen belt, a magnetic belt, and it protects the earth atmosphere. This belt has 3 gaps in it, and this place, the Kasar Devi temple, is one of them. Due to this gap, the cosmic energy of these 3 locations is very high. Bob Dylan, Uma Thurman and many US famous personalities came here because of this. But the most famous person who came here was Swami Vivekanand. It is said that he attained liberation in Kasar Devi. The moment you reach here, you will find the difference in energy. Even if you are from any religion, believe in God or not, but what I am telling you, you will believe only after coming here. I found this to be a perfect place to be in harmony with the universe.
The next day.
It's time to head home. But before that, I had to meet the person who obliged me 7 years back. by taking me on my first motorcycle adventure trip to mountains. His hometown. He actually lives in Almora, so I am meeting him after 7 years. 7 years is a long time, if you ask me. Many things have changed in these 7 years. And we haven't even talked in 7 years, so I was a bit nervous about calling him. So I messaged him instead. And he called back and just told me to immediately pack my bags and come to his place. So, time to say goodbye to this hostel. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm checking out. My motorcycle trip to Uttarakhand is coming to an end now. My next stop will be to my friend's place, and after that, I'll be heading towards Lucknow. This is the countryside road which will take me directly to his place. I still remember coming here 7 years back. I just have to stop at this shop and go downwards. Now the real fun starts. This road was so steep that you can't even imagine. Now I had to take a U-turn on this steep slope. I mean, what the fuck? Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. And we are saved. Now another U-turn. And finally we are here.
God damn. Okay.
What a beautiful place to park your motorcycle. It was so nostalgic. He showed me around again. Nothing changed in this place except the paint, and we had a new member in the house. His daughter. Yay! This was not a room with a view, but a home with a view. Met his grandmother after so long, and she gave me something for my mother. Thank you. Such a beautiful gift. I told him that next time when I come here, I'll pitch my tent right here with this view. And he said yes. Bye bye. So that's it from the video. That's it from my motorcycle adventure trip. Hope to come here again someday. Till then, goodbye. A perfect song to a perfect end. When I walk beside her, I am the better man. When I look to leave her, I stagger back again. Once I built an ivory tower so I could worship from above. When I climbed down to be set free, she took me in again.